Howdy folks, it's Nito with AP 2020 Outdoors. Hey, if you've been following my channel, you know I've had this High Point 1095 TS 10mm carbine for a while. And the first couple of videos, you know, I mounted, I think I had this Vortex Crossfire 2. This is a 1-inch main body tube, 4 to 12 by 50. And I had that mounted on the High Point. Now I thought maybe it was just my specific rifle I was having an issue. On the stock Weaver rail, I actually had to use the Burris inserts. Okay, if you folks aren't familiar with these scope rings, these actually have the posi inserts, the plastic or polymer inserts. And I ended up having to put a plus 20 MOA in the back and a minus 20 MOA in the front. And essentially what I was doing was shimming the scope downward because I was having to account for the difference in the stock High Point Weaver rail. Pretty frustrating initially because you know, I was hoping that that rail would be, you know, at the perfect optical zero on the sighting plane. So I've been doing some homework and I found a gentleman out of Lenexa, Kansas. Their name is Downrange Products, Todd Ferguson. And he was kind enough to send me out some parts. I actually just got them installed last night. Before we look at the parts, let's talk about the stock Weaver rail that comes with these carbines. In order for me to get the typical scope rings to fit on a 1913 Picatinny rail, I actually had to take a file and file the Weaver rail wider to accommodate the scope ring, the cross bolt on the scope ring. And, you know, I was thinking, man, I don't know how accurate that's going to be. Surprised I actually shot fairly accurately. The problem I've been having is maintaining that zero, you know, that point of impact after initial sight-in. The other rail that Todd had sent me was for the underneath, which actually makes an awesome, this is now a true 1913 rail with the correct spacing and slot width. I've got my Atlas BT10, the V8 bipod mounted on. Works out very well. Additionally, I also got sent this is an awesome bolt handle. It's got the stainless with the O-ring for a nice purchase. We'll see how that works out. And also I got this is a machined through bolt, which is, you know, I guess there's people that were complaining about the stock bolt not working out so well. So we'll see how that goes. And then finally, he also machines, this is a half 28 to 5/8 24 thread adapter. You know, you guys know I love to use suppressors. Finally, I've switched out the Vortex scope. I've got the Axion Optics 1 to 6 by 24 30mm main body. I'm going to sight this in this morning. We'll take some loads out. We'll see how they shoot. Stay tuned. Alright folks, I have some of my hand loads. These are the 100 grain Extreme Defense bullets. 2,030 feet per second. Let's get some over the shoulder shots here. See if I hit that steel plate, 6-inch. All right, gotta love them results. Alright folks, it's Nito with AP 2020 Outdoors. All in all, I'm pretty happy with the Downrange products. You know, the aluminum, correct 1913 Picatinny base for correct 1913 scope devices and other devices under rail as well. So remember, support the Second Amendment rights. Remember, go to my AP 2020 merchandise store, Ballistic Inc. Video description below. We'll see y'all later, and I thank you.